GNC has finally come out with something that I think we all can enjoy.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Beyond Raw's pump is a part of Beyond Raw's new releases of products. Beyond Raw actually was a line as early as when I was there many years ago, but you may have remembered it was like a yellow and black branding. They've updated it now, and we've been impressed with a couple of the products they brought out, including like the RTD, which I think was the first time I ever saw Neurofactor in the market. But recently I went out and actually purchased this product. I heard a lot of good things about Beyond Raw pump. I looked up the product online, and I was impressed by it. For a GNC product, we're always excited to see efficacious doses, patented ingredients. Patented ingredients that we like too, not just patented for the sake of being patented. And I figured we do have business relationships with a couple of the companies that make the ingredients on here, but I purchased this product by myself, and I thought maybe we'd talk a little bit about Beyond Raw's new products coming out that are a little bit better than you would expect from a brick and mortar huge chain like GNC. So without further ado, let's jump into the ingredient panel. First thing you see is actually citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio at 6 grams. Obviously, this is not the bonded version of citrulline malate. We would love to have seen that, but that's not available on the market anymore. But at a 2-to-1 ratio, you're getting 4 grams of citrulline, 2 grams of malic acid. 4 grams of citrulline is going to be clinical there. 2 grams of malic acid, there are some claims that it's going to help with cellular energy, but really it's going to help with a lot with the flavor. It's a strawberry lemonade, so it's going to give you a little bit of that sour for the lemonade. Glycerol at 1.5 grams. I was told by a trusted source that this is a trusted stabilized glycerol, but they didn't pay for the licensing because it's sold overseas and stuff, and that can be very expensive. However, obviously I can't make that claim on there. It's 1.5 grams of glycerol. It's going to help with hyperhydrating your muscles. Drink a lot of water with this pre-workout. I like to drink about a gallon before my workout if I'm using a pre-workout with glycerol. And I don't mean like in a half hour before the workout. I mean the day leading up to the workout, since I work out at night. Nitrosigine, one of my favorite pump ingredients. I'm real close with Nutrition 21. Love the things that they put out, but Nitrosigine is one of my favorite that comes out of there. At 1.5 grams, it is their exact clinical dosage that we like to see. That's going to be then arginine silicate inositol. Love the way they put this ingredient together. I think it works really well for me, and it's not only a pre-pump ingredient, but it works for hours afterwards. So it's actually going to help with recovery. If you listen to the like what David Sandler talks about, how it actually provides recovery post-workout as well with that much needed blood flow. Oxygen, which sounds like I'm saying oxygen with a funny accent, but no, Oxygen is an Argina trademarked version. Excited to see Argina used in a pump product. It's been used a lot for blood pressure in the past, but there are actually studies of it helping out with VO2 max and strength and energy levels for endurance. So it's kind of cool to see that used in here. We haven't really seen this before. I've used it before, obviously in blood pressure formulas, but never in a pre-workout pump. Now, the really interesting ingredient that we find at the end here is Fitnox. Fitnox is from Glanbia, and it's kind of similar to, honestly, we're gonna be real here. When I first read this, I kind of thought, oh, this is another S7, because it's a bunch of just herbs at a very small dose, and the study, I couldn't find a lot of details on it. However, what I have come to find is that the mechanism of action they're hoping it works through is actually through the nitric oxide synthase. So in other cases where we're kind of nervous about like S7, where it seems like the study is showing that they're making a lot of nitric oxide, but if you actually trained those individuals, it would go away. Not only are the individuals in that study actually trained, but we're also approaching it from a different way. We're lowering the amount of nitric oxide synthase, which breaks down nitric oxide, which makes nitric oxide lasts longer in the body. So you have these other ingredients here like citrulline malate, nitrosigine, oxygen that are going to be increasing vasodilation. The citrulline and the nitrosigine will be increasing nitric oxide production, and then this Fitnox is going to make sure that nitric oxide is lasting longer in the body. Kind of like when you're using huperzine A as acetylcholine esterase to make sure that acetylcholine is lasting longer in the body. Similar concept here for nitric oxide. So I've only used this a few times, but I did enjoy the results. I haven't used Fitnox on its own, so it's kind of hard for me to break that apart, but I did enjoy the product on its own for what it's worth. Now we're moving into the Muscle and Mitochondrial Energy Matrix. Really cool name, and I'm actually kind of excited to see a pump product that also has mitochondrial emphasis, I guess, energy, because normally when you see a pump product, there's really no energy stuff added in there, because typically it's stimulant-free. Start off with a gram of taurine. If you guys have watched almost any pre-workout review with me or Mike, you know that we love taurine. At a gram, you already have a ton of benefits. There's a great meta-analysis showing all of the different benefits that you get from 1 gram. At 1 gram and above, you enjoy some really great endurance and strength benefits, as well as hydration, which is really gonna go along well with that glycerol. CoQ10 is used in a ton of different heart health products. It's going to help a lot with the processes that you're using these for. It also plays a key role in a lot of mitochondrial processes where ATP is produced, and ATP is the energy that your body eventually needs. No matter if you're getting your food, your carbs or fats, whatever, ATP is actually cellular energy that you're going to use at a cellular level. So, in a couple different ways, CoQ10 is very valuable for this. It's tied in here with Pure QQ, which is PQQ, obviously. Pure QQ will enhance mitochondrial growth, which once again will work very synergistically alongside CoQ10. You're creating more ATP for your body to use. So, in a nice roundabout way, you're getting a good pump, not overly crazy pump. I'm not, I have to be honest, when I've used this, the pump is good, but it's not like some loaded, 20 gram nitrate blend where you're going to be so pumped after your third exercise you can't even continue. But you have a very solid, honest pump product with some other energy benefits alongside here. Overall, product from GNC, I'm ecstatic to see that they're doing good things and putting together good formulas. I know that there has been a rather negative viewpoint on GNC for some years now. And I understand, because the selling culture there pushed people to sell products that might not have been as effective as we all would like. However, I do honestly believe, as we've stated before, like in our 2020 address for brands and exclusive partnerships, I do think that GNC is doing the right thing. I think that they have created some really great partnerships with people like Ghost, Alani Nu, Arms Race Nutrition, and I think that they are doing some good things for the industry, and I think we can see this pretty well in this product here. So, is this the #1 pump product for 2020? No, it definitely leaves a couple things wanted. However, if you are in a bind, if you are looking for something new, if you're in a GNC, you're already picking up a protein, multivitamin, something else, you want to try out a solid pump product that I don't think will disappoint, I would check out Beyond Raw's pump. The strawberry lemonade isn't bad, by the way. So, anyway, guys, solid product here. Happy with it. Would pick this up for myself if I was not, doing all of this. We don't have a coupon code with GNC. I don't have a link for you to utilize, but if you want to read more and dive in a little bit more on the Pure QQ and the Oxygen, where Heather talks really in depth on it on our blog, run over to PricePlow.com/GNC for all your news, reviews, and interviews in that area. We're gonna have a lot of really cool things coming up with GNC this year. Later on this year, we got some cool news with them. Not quite in the works yet, but excited to be talking about this stuff ahead of time. So thanks, guys, for watching, and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.